Welcome back, everybody, to the next episode of Neverwinter Nights 2. I almost said Nino Cooney, because that's what I have to bulk record after this. And honestly, I cannot wait. I love playing this game. Like, this game is great. It's Dungeons and Dragons. I love that. But Nino Cooney, come on. It's Nino Cooney. It's... Here's the main thing. I get to play with a controller, so that's super great. And this, I have to play with a mouse and keyboard, so it's just not as comfortable. Wait, let's go report our deeds to Mori. Where art thou? There you are. I like our cape. I saw the smoke, and I heard many loyal watchmen are dead, burned alive in the fire. Any that survive will soon be knocking at my door, eager to make peace and pay respect to the one who truly runs the docks. Now will you get me into Black Lake? Like, I've kind of done a lot. No, because I've been ordered— What? What do you mean you've been ordered not to? I could slip you in, but I have specific orders that my organization must abide by the lockdown of the district. So you take orders from someone else, I see. As much as it pains me to admit it, yes, though I run the day-to-day operations in the docks, I do not found this organization. Axel Devry is the one you seek. He oversees our operation. He fancies himself the leader of our organization due to the resources that he's invested. However distasteful I find it, though, he runs things and I am not so foolish as to cross him once direct order has been given. Well, how do I find him? A meeting has already been arranged. Thank you. Your deeds in the district have attracted his attention and he wishes to speak with you. Axel Devery can be found in his oh-so-elegant apartment in the merchant quarter along the riverbank. I shall meet you there. I have other matters to discuss with him as well. Make whatever preparations you wish, but do not keep both of us waiting too long. For a second I was like, is that Frank Zappa? But no, it doesn't look like Frank Zappa. Did I ever loot this? I know I unlocked it. Nope, now I'll take the topaz. Because she's gone. But yeah, now we're gonna go to another district. And hopefully we can meet, I think his name's Deacon. And if it is, he's a character from Neverwinter Nights. Well, the game, Neverwinter Nights 1. He's my favorite NPC. Or he's a playable character in that game, but he's an NPC in this game. Is there an exit? Yes, there is. Cool. How's everyone doing today? I didn't even ask that question in the last one. So far today, I have edited episode 16 of the Pokemon Versus. I have... That must be Black Lake. I have run a Pathfinder session, which lasted like, let me see, about 3 hours. And now I'm recording my second episode of Neverwinter Nights 2, because you know what? It's a damn good game, boy. But yeah, I hope everyone's doing well. But you know, let me know that you're doing well. No, I'm not just trying to like feed comments to the comment section. I legitimately hope people are doing well. Like, people watch this shit, that means they don't totally mind me. So hey, let's get to know each other a little bit. But that's what I've done a lot. If anything, if you don't want to leave comments, just join the Discord. In the comment or in the description, there's a link to my Discord. Join up, talk to us. There's some pretty cool people. Let's see. So merchant quarter. Wow, Neverwinter's big. It's a big place for a little man. And is falling asleep. That's no good. That is no good. These loading screens though, right? Right. Tremel, Thug. Oh god, what's gonna happen now? Right, Beacon, there he is. Axel's over there. Moonstone Mask. Temple of Tyr, Paps, Merchant, and Park. Alright, what's going on here?
I'm disappointed. I thought you'd be harder to find than this, Nishka. Leldon's been after you for some time now.
If I didn't want to be found, you'd still be stumbling around in the dark, Tremel. Tell Leldon to back off, or I'll be coming for him.
We've already gone through this with the other thugs Lennon sent out. Tremel, walk away and you'll live.
Leldon's not just paying me gold for this. He's also bringing me in as his partner, just as soon as I bring him your horns.
You're doing this to become Leldon's partner? Trust me, I'll be doing you a favor, killing you.
Last chance, Tremmel. Walk away.
You're acting like this is some kind of choice. You're all marked, and I intend to collect. Come on, demon girl. Let's see if you're as hard to kill as they say.
She is. I promise. Theater concentration failed. You make me sad, Sulcris. Maybe I should get combat casting. You guys get the heck off of me, por favor. Cool. Now you're dead again.
More obsessed than I thought. I wonder how many of his goons will have to carve up before he gets wise.
How about we just pay him a visit?
I guess you're right. As much as I'm enjoying tweaking his nose, Leldon's getting out of hand.
I'm not certain Leldon is the one we need to worry about. At least he makes his grievances plain.
He'll be ready, though. Since he knows I'm here, he's got to know that I'll be coming for him.
I don't care what we do, but I prefer to do something he's not expecting.
I don't plan to kill him. This'll be too much fun to ruin it by killing him. Look, Leldon's not going to give up. Trust me, he was my partner. I know him. He's got a soft spot, though. There's this coin of his that he thinks is lucky. He always has it with him on jobs. Couldn't stop playing with it. Real annoying. He's probably got it well protected, too. So I want to steal it out from under his nose.
And what would that accomplish?
If theft got you and us in this trouble to begin with, I fail to see how it will solve matters by stealing again.
Don't you see? If I can get my hands on that coin, he might give up. After all, without it, his plans will always fail. At least he thinks so.
It seems like a weak plan.
I don't think it's even a plan. It doesn't even make sense.
I prove I'm better than he is by getting around his guards and traps. He gets worried, loses his nerves, and the attacks stop. What's not to like?
I'll tell you what's not to like. Anyone willing to resort to murder over a theft isn't likely to stop because it's done to them a second time. And furthermore, it has nothing to do with why we're here in the city. Not at all. If we want to do something, we should seek out the Druid lore masters in Neverwinter Wood, as I suggested.
Oh, so
Yes.
is that your problem? That we're not doing what you want to do? Maybe you haven't thought of this, but maybe there's a reason you haven't come across any druids. Have you thought of that? Maybe they're all gone, or in hiding, or they just gave up their duties, kind of like you have by being in the city. I mean, why are you even here?
Ouch.
Huh? Why?
Wow. But yeah, I would like to hear the answer.
Very well. You are right, of course. I should not be here. But I do not know where else to go, and the only clues as to what may have happened to my circle may lie with those shards. So yes, I do not wish to be in this city. I do not wish to be a burden, but I do not know what else to do to help. All I can think of is seeking out the druids in case they know what we can do. But I will go along with whatever our leader decides. If we help you, so be it. If not, then I will stand by that decision as well.
Well, all right. Maybe I wasn't explaining it well enough. But if we grab that coin from Leldon's stash, well, at least we'll have something to bargain with. He really likes that coin.
All right. I'll trust you on this. We'll do it your way.
Thanks. And believe me, I know what I'm doing. I've already told you I won't let anything happen to you.
Ah, shucks. Where do we begin?
The first step is to figure out where Leldon's holed up. I doubt any of my old contacts will want to talk. Looks like Leldon's got some influence in this district. O'Falla would know where he is, though. She knows just about everything that goes on here and in Black Lake. Yeah, she
O'Falla?
might be able to help us. We should go talk to her.
Where can we find her?
She owns the Moonstone Mask here in the Merchant Quarter.
Okay.
It used to be a place for people who, needed some privacy. She's cleaned it up quite a bit since the war, though. I kind of preferred it the way it was, though. But hey, it's her business. Anyway, she knows about pretty much anything that goes on in the district. Not surprising, considering the kind of place the Moonstone Mask used to be. I'd prefer to torture the information out of Leldon's thugs. But I guess this way is easier, and not as messy.
So that was either a brothel or a place to do drugs, or hey, why not both? Right? Some armor and a +2 longsword. Damn, that guy was packing. A rapier. I hate people that call it rapiers. Copper ring. Okay, so what kind of armor was that? That is studded leather +1.
Yes.
We'll give that to you. What are you wearing? Armor of loyalty. Oh, it's the same. Okay, so we'll give it to Nishka. Yeah, she already has that. Alright, give it to Kelgar and sell it sooner than later. And then a longsword +2. Can you?
Yes.
No, you cannot use it. You can, sir. I mean, it is technically a stronger weapon, but or a better weapon, quote unquote, in terms of hitting. But it also, I don't want to lose the stuff. All right, let's meet Deacon, the kobold. Oh my god. I love them. They're so adorable.
A customer, maybe. Deacon is pleased to see.
A kobold? What in the Nine Hells is a kobold doing in the streets of Neverwinter?
Deacon not mean harm. Please, do not kill Deacon. Deacon come here in peace. Seek trade. Deacon say that so many times. Deacon tired of it. Sometimes wish people would just attack Deacon with sticks instead of ask. Deacon not go into dwarven caves. Deacon also not blamed if dwarves dig everywhere they tell everyone else get to out. But Deacon give a dwarf many stories. He knows how dwarves get, especially women without beards.
You're a kobold.
Yes, Deacon very kobold. Last Deacon look in mirror. Deacon not do that much. Mirror's usually too high for Deacon.
But what are you doing here?
Deacon is bard, singer with scales, running from danger and writer of tales. Maybe you read some of Deacon's works? Hard to find sometimes. Deacon had to look very hard to see where books are. Sometimes find them in trash heap.
Read books?
Yes, Deacon write a few. Not carry so much in Neverwinter, but here they are big in Icewind Dale.
Well, maybe he's either in Icewind Dale or in Neverwinter Nights 1. I can't remember.
Of course, Deacon think not to do up there, but read. But he not heard so much about Icewind recently. Maybe on last leg, good's dead. Deacon mostly write epic tales, big stories of travel, but not like Volo. Volo is after quick copper. Deacon think not an artist with higher calling like Deacon.
Can I see what you have for sale? Thanks, Deacon. Arcane Archer Chain Shirt. If I remember right, this guy sells stuff for prestige classes. Yeah, like Arcane Trickster, Divine Champion. Only usable by an Arcane Archer. So pretty darn cool. Blackguard's Plate, Belt of Agility. Yeah, so that's what he does. He sells stuff for those people. It's a shame that he's not recruitable because the frickin' kobold. Wow, that's pretty good. Nymph Cloak +2 Charisma. Hail Master's Robe +2 to Armor. That's always nice. And Arcane Defense for Necromancy, however you want to say it. Unfortunately, we don't get to, multi-class because we're not human, and this game's all wee bit racist. The lifting note. An arrow. Wait, what? No. It's a short bow, okay. +3 attack bonus, mighty plus... Wow. That's great for a bard. Wow, Deacon, you are just packing. Oh, speaking of... Buy this from me, por favor. Thanks. Thanks, Deacon.
Yes.
You're literally the coolest character in this game, and you're not usable. So let's see, we're at half the episode, so I've got time to go do this. This is Axel's place. Let's go on inside. Yeah, I love Deacon. I think he's great. Hey, Maury. Axel's waiting for you inside. We'll speak further when you're through. Tread carefully when speaking with him. Axel may see himself as a businessman, but he can be just as dangerous as any street fighter. Thanks for the advice. I've heard enough of his lecture to last a lifetime, but know that there's always a hidden agenda to them. Just be alert. You got it, dude. In other words, save your game if a mob lord is warning you about another person. Oh, Exo, why is everybody injured?
So
this
now
game?
that you are here, perhaps you'd care to tell me who you are.
Bob Saget. Your lieutenant sent me here. Your lieutenant sent me here to speak to you.
I know you seek entrance to Black Lake, where Lord Dalrin was murdered. Yet that does not deter your efforts, despite the potential risk. And as you serve Moya to get entrance into Black Lake, another murder occurs. Lord Brennick. Naturally, I begin to suspect your visit may not be a coincidence.
Cool, a drow. I only want to speak to Aldenon in Black Lake, nothing more.
Aldenon? Ah, the sage. Black Lake is now sealed up tighter than ever. It will be difficult for you to reach him. We suspect a rogue mage of some sort. And despite the credence I give to rumor, I suspect the mention of demons may have some truth to it. But suffice to say, getting into Black Lake is no simple matter. And while it is within our power, it would cost much. So the question is, how much can you offer?
I already put the docks back into shape, burned down the watch headquarters so you can all breathe a little easier.
Yes, I'm sure you think you solved our problems at the docks, which is why you're working the streets, and I own them. Burning down the watch headquarters? You think that'll increase profits? If so, you're more of a fool than Moya is.
Take control, somebody has to be shoved aside.
So it may seem to you. As it stands, I'll need to make sure we're all well armed from now on, because not even all the gold in a dragon's hall is going to keep the watch off our back now. Between this and the murders in Black Lake, they'll need someone to swing from the gallows. And unless you fix this problem you made, the one swinging is going to be you.
Damn it, Moya is kind of dumb. What do you want me to do?
The key to a solid business arrangement is understanding, getting along, everyone recognizing their responsibilities, and fulfilling them without the need for bloodshed. Perhaps you think I'm some thug that'd stab a barkeep for his last copper at closing time. That it? That is not my way, as long as I'm able to tax him instead.
Yeah, You have, aspirations to join the nobility or the church, huh? Yeah?
I prefer things to be handled cleanly. Gold will still go missing, but I don't want anyone losing their life in the transaction. It makes it harder to bleed them later. The incident with the City Watch building has convinced me that I need to involve myself directly with our operations. To do that, I need Moya closer to me. I may disapprove of her methods, but she has her skills. With me as a counterweight, perhaps we can achieve our goals without dramatic displays of our reach.
That's actually fair. They can complement each other. They just need to work together. Why are you telling me this, though?
Moya has told me of your encounter with Luskins. They are a complication to our affairs in the docks, and a symptom. I need someone to keep things under control.
Man, what do you want me to do?
The Hounds of the City Watch have been attempting to re-establish their presence in the docks. In particular, their captain, Bralena, is under pressure from the Council. What happens in the alleys of Neverwinter is going to happen no matter what the Watch does to try and crush it. So my preference is we keep it civil. Of course, it helps to get your point across if you carry sharpened steel, and we have a shipment of weapons coming into the docks. But not enough men to make sure it's safe. So I want you to show me what you're made of by making sure that steel gets safely to us, without hounds sniffing us out, with barely a ripple to show where you've been. You're the one I'm picking to make sure it gets where it needs to go. Report to Moya. She'll tell you where you're to meet the shipment and where it needs to go.
Alright, why isn't Moya handling this herself? Actually, no, I'll head there now. Anything else?
Just this. I wanted to get there quietly, without any watch bodies washing up in the harbor. Politics and balance are something Moya hasn't quite grasped, and it's something one must understand to hold on to power in this city. Now go. She's no doubt waiting for you, chomping at her leash.
Okay, let's go. Tell her that we've got a job. What up, pimp? They're here to keep watch over the docks now, is it? Don't think this puts us as equals. Remember that I still control the district. You'll only be handling the more mundane tasks of keeping it under control. Tell me what I need to do. Didn't explain the situation to you? Wait, don't tell me. The fob was too engrossed to explain his philosophy to bore you with the details? Yeah, that's about right. I've heard his speech too many times. Better you hear it from me. I've stopped listening or caring. So again, I am left to do the planning and the execution. Very well, let us begin. I've arranged for a shipment of weapons to be delivered to us at the docks. You're to make sure the weapons arrive at our warehouse safely. Yeah, Axel blames you for needing those weapons. Axel would gladly give up control of the docks in exchange for a few favors from the council. He lacks vision. I, on the other hand, will accept nothing less than full control over the district, every shop, every street. Enough talk of Axel. We have more important matters to attend to. Okay, back to business then. The weapons are being smuggled through a section of the district known as the Back Alley. Not a colorful name, but accurate enough. The area is still rough and difficult to control, but it is free from prying eyes and witnesses. Alright, so I'm to be the escort. Not exactly. You will be our point man, clearing away anything that would slow the shipment down. Their rivals, the few are left who would love to get their hands on weapons. In addition, I've heard the watch has posted extra guards in the alley. An unfortunate development, but manageable. The watch, I thought you said the back alley was safe from prying eyes. The presence of the watch leads me to believe that there's a turncoat amongst my men. When I find him, he'll be days dying. In the meantime, the shipment cannot be delayed, and this is our best opportunity to take care of our remaining rivals and the watch. Meet at the entrance of back alley, not black alley, and make sure the shipment arrives safely to our warehouse. The wagon moves slowly with all the weight, so you best make sure that the way is clear. I don't want anything stopping it from reaching the warehouse. Trust me to make sure the operation goes smoothly. If you pull this off, there'll be no one in the docks who can stand up against us. Yay! We're gonna be smugglers! Hip hip hurroo! Hip hip! Oh, hi. Looks fancy. Oh, the Neverwinter 9? That's the outfit.
My Lord Nasher, I came as soon as I heard your summons.
Ah, Naval. Perhaps you can enlighten me on what's going on at the docks.
My lord, the Watch is patrolling the docks in force. They are attempting...
Yet somehow things have only become worse. I've heard word the citizens are calling the place the Thieves' Quarter now. I'm to meet with the head of the shipping guild within the hour, where I will suffer him lecturing me on where I spend the taxes we charge on dock ships. If the Watch cannot patrol the docks, then I'll have to take action, Naval. Relations with Luskin and our other trade neighbors are delicate now. If we alienate the merchants...
I will not let it come to that, my lord.
It hasn't been long since the plague and the war with Luskin. If we show any weakness now within our walls...
My lord, I swear to you these thieves will be rooted out and dealt with.
Very well, Naval.
Oh joy, we have the attention of the king.
See to the Watch. I'll see to the merchants.
Not good. We made some bad enemies. I should have joined the watch. Okay. So back do that. We'll do Nishka's little side quest later. Kind of want to do this now. Stuff I didn't pick up. Oh, the rapier, right. No one cares about a rapier. I mean, I already have one. Docks District. Revel. And, scratch my leg. Consider it scratched. Boom! Oh, what's happening here?
We came at once when we received your summons, Lord Garius.
Amen.
At such distances, I did not realize your aspect could...
Shadows grant many gifts, Torio, but time is short, and the longer we speak, the greater the chance of detection. Torio informed me of your troubles in infiltrating Blacklake Lawn, so I am sending assistance.
Has she?
The Sea Ghost sails from Luskan to the docks of Neverwinter, carrying allies of our cause.
Allies, my lord?
Yes. I have dispatched agents to assist your infiltration of Blacklake, Torio. Unless you disagree.
Not at all. But I had hoped for the chance to see to the matter personally, without...
I only need more time, my lord. I will find a way past Blacklake's walls.
No, Lorne. You will be needed elsewhere to deliver a message for me to our other allies to the east.
I could spare one of the Circle of Blades, my lord. They are eager for work, both in infiltrating Blacklake or sending word to the orcs.
No, it is not an assassination I need, Lorne. Only your presence. You will be escorting some of our priest allies, who, like the orcs, require a more... personal touch.
We are sending the Shadow Priests to Old Owlwell?
As for you, Torio, watch for the Sea Ghost. I shall be in contact with you shortly before its arrival.
Okay, so, that's going down. Oh, so that's to back alley. That's why it was lockified. Oh, there's a wall there. Why do they have to have a wall there? Now I can't just, you know, like, move on over. I wanted to mosey on over, is what I'm getting at, guys. Don't you ever just want to mosey? I mean, how often, be very honest with yourselves. How often do you mosey? And when you do, is it on over, or is it just like, I don't know, you know?
Don't think you're gonna talk your way out of this one, Wolf. This is our territory, and your little army of beggar children has to pay its due.
Us kids are just sticking together, trying to make a living. But we don't bow to no one.
You're going to work for us now, boy.
Please, Da, don't beat me. I promise I won't drop the basket again.
What?
I try my best, honest I do. Just don't beat me like Emma. She can barely walk on that leg now.
Look at the poor boy. Someone ought to...
It's not like that at all. This boy is well, he's a thief.
Orma can barely walk. The priest of Shantae says she'll always have a limp.
It's so sad. She loved to run, but she broke a pot. And you don't do that in our household. No, sir.
It's really not like that at all. He's playing you all for fools.
I'm not going to stand by and watch you hurt this child. You ought to be ashamed of yourself.
We'll talk again, Wolf. This isn't over.
That's right. You run. Are you all right, lad?
I'll be fine thanks to you, kind strangers. Especially you.
Yeah, boy. Don't know if that has any altercations later in the game because I didn't get any changes in disposition or anything like that. But ladies and gentlemen, this is where we're going to... This is where we're going to leave the episode. In the next episode, we're going to go to Back Alley and have us a little, well, you know, an escort mission. So thank you so much for watching. I do hope you enjoyed this episode. But until next time, do take care, and bye-bye for now.